Hi everybody, it's me, Jessica Lahore, and we're back with another Jess Talk. And this one is super freaking exciting because we're doing a 2023 year in review. But before we get into this episode, per usual, make sure to subscribe to my channel, make sure to hit the bell for notifications, and as a podcast, we are streaming on all platforms, iTunes, Spotify, and more. Okay, 2023, let's get into it.
Attention the whore, attention the whore, attention the whore, attention. Here I am walking down the street, seeing all the boys trying to take a peek. Shorts pulled up and chest out right. Come on boys, just take a bite. Look but don't touch, spin it round and round.
Oh my gosh, it is wild that we are already at the end of the year. And I feel like I have these same thoughts. What happened this year? How did it go? I have like limited time left to get anything out I need to this year? Do I need to make sure I hit up certain people before the year is over? What are my plans for 2024? It just gets wild. You sit there and you think about all of the things that happened that might have taken forever, and the years keep going by faster and faster and faster. Oh, it's crazy. 2023. If I were to summarize it, for me, 2023 was the year I needed to have my successful year. I took a journey this year. And would I say it was like the most amazing year I've ever had? No. And do I take journeys every year? This one is going to be a memorable turning point. I have very specific years that end up being turning points. And this one is the baby steps and all of those hard steps, then all those challenging stepping stones that I needed to really thrive in 2024.
It's my year coming up, baby!
That's right. So to help me remember some of the things that happened in 2023, I'm going to have to use my phone as a reference. I was trying to think. I didn't want to miss anything. So I'm going to start at the beginning of the year of 2023 and then just go through some of the highlights, the lowlights, the challenges, the behind the scenes of what happened this year. So let me go to... It seems so far away.
Few moments later.
Okie dokie. So 2023 started with some of my favorite people. I started with my boyfriend Jess. I started with Juicy Misdemeanor, Portia DeMarco Douglas, Captain Interpants, and we went out and we ate, and it was probably one of the most fun New Year's Eves I've had in such a long time. It was so much fun that we ended up making sure that we're going to get together this year. So that's how we kicked it off. Really, really great note. Had a great time. I'm going through things. Here we go. Ooh, 2023 was a really great self-exploration year. For the first half of it, I kind of went through, for 6 months, I was freaking out. I was going to turn 30 in May. And I was like, I only have 5 months left until I turn 30. I really gotta make sure that I take care of shit. I gotta do all the scary things and I gotta make amends. And I spent the time obsessing with the fact that I thought I was going to die before I turned 30. Not like nervous about the gay death, but just in general, I was nervous about turning 30. I felt like I had so much unfinished business. You know, I actually started the year with complications in my relationship, which really was difficult. It was really hard. I learned so many things, but it was really difficult. And I wanted to change up my appearance, and so I shaved my head. I forgot I did this. I shaved my head, and every month for like the first 6 months of the year, I dyed it a different color. I had hot pink, I had green, I had blue, I had bright blonde, I had almost silver white. I went black, and then I was brown for a while because she stopped doing hair. I did purple. Yes, I did do purple. But I did it every single month, and it felt empowering to my non-binary transness. I felt really good. I felt so blended in life. So I forgot that I did that. I started pole dancing classes this year. Granted, I did not keep up with it. I only did it for about 3 months, but that was something I was passionate about doing and starting the year off. And I remember doing pole dancing classes January, February, March. And I want to go back. Now that I'm stronger, I want to go back and learn some fun tricks because I lived for it. The body positivity, the movement, that was really, really cool. Oh, here's the highlight. My partner, me and my boyfriend, I probably had one of the most romantic gifts I've ever been given. And they did the little hearts on Colfax where you could write messages to people. And he did one, and it says, "I love you, Zach, Jess." And I have it on my dresser. It was probably one of the most romantic things anybody's ever done for me. That was a huge highlight. More pole dancing. We took a lot of nudes in 2023. 2023 was the year of body positivity and taking nudes. Moira says something. She's like, "Take a bunch of pictures of you now and then later." I sound like a wizard.
Take 1,000 naked pictures of yourself now.
Regardless, I took so many nudes this year. And the thing is, I didn't even take them for other people. Did I post things? Yeah. Did I send stuff to my boyfriend? Yes. Was I being myself? Yes. But I would say 85% of the photos that I took were simply for me to just be proud of like my progress in my fitness journey. And on days that I felt really shitty about my body and I was critiquing it, I had to remind myself that it was, I don't know why I keep doing it. It was just really, really, really positive. A lot of body positivity this year. We started therapy this year. Come on, mental health. And we went every single week the entire year. And the weeks that I had to miss, I did 2 to catch up. Oh my gosh, what a change in my life to go to therapy and find ways to better my mental health. I wish that I would have taken a leap of faith long ago because it really changed my life. We tried Botox for the first time in 2023 and we kept up with it. That's why she looks snatched. 3 total. 3 total. Lips twice this year. Nothing else yet. 2024. Every year I go out to LA and do a show called Gun Violence is a Drag, where the Drew Project hosts a big fundraiser, and that's always a huge highlight in the years. I got to meet Selena's S titties, and that was really cool. I actually got to pull foam out of her pussy pocket. I was like all up in her goodies, so I'll never forget that. But we raised a bunch of money, and it always feels really good doing shows where I feel like I'm validated for the art that I put out, and that's one of them. I love that. Oh my gosh, I got to be an officiant this year for like up at the Capitol. People lined up in different couples, and you just married people on the steps. It was like not nationals, just a 3-hour happy hour marriage window. Anyone could show up. It was so fun. We put on so many great events for Meow Wolf this year. Some of the best productions I've gotten to be a part of. Oh my gosh, we fostered baby puppies. My boyfriend has this thing where he'll act all sad and then I get home and he whips up the curtain and you'd think it'd be like he'd just be naked, but no, he's holding small animals. One time it was a cat. Another time it was 2 little dogs. And he's just like, "Oh, you want to foster these?" And then I'm like, "Can't we keep it?" Oh my God, we got to see so many animals this year. Those were major highlights. We fostered the cat, and little Billy, and the dogs. And we went to a big old petting zoo and saw a bunch of pigs and cows and stuff. Oh my gosh, it was not a petting zoo. It was just someone's house that looked like it. But that's a huge highlight. Oh my God, I want animals so bad. Oh my gosh, we had the Colorado Divas, and it was the 4th year, probably the best Divas of the 4 years. It was so community-oriented and celebratory, and everything went really smooth for the most part. Obviously hiccups, but it was such a great fucking time. The Colorado Divas were pretty magical this year. Probably the best of the Divas. What else happened this year? We did brunch every goddamn weekend, motherfuckers. That's what we did this year, because we do what? We hustle as the brunch bitch. So many photos with animals, more nudes. What else happened in highlights this year? We did a shit ton of filming and so much content creating. I know this video is coming out sooner than everything else, but we worked really hard this year as like a Jessica Lahore team and fucking filmed and created content, and you all are gonna get so excited when it comes out. We've been working really hard on it. I've never felt more motivated in my career than this year. I feel like this is the most motivated I've been and the most realistic to like what I'm capable of for the most part. We had the Freshest Faces show at, I forgot I went to Charlie's. That was the first time I did a show at Charlie's in 4.5 years by choice. I did not perform. This is going to be used as a shady clip, but I'm just saying that was a highlight. I missed hosting with my sister Andrea, and it felt kind of cool to be back there. A lot of great memories at Charlie's. A lot of really great shows, great times. I did my first photo shoot with my kids, my drag kids. Oh, God, that was so much fun. This is just as Foxy was like blossoming into who she was. It was all of our first photo shoots as a family, too. So good. The photos turned out amazing. Taylor Hammond did that. I got to be part of a music video this year. I was an alien goddess for this music video, and it turned out really fucking cool. Oh my gosh, I did my first photo shoot as out of drag, as Zach. I signed with a modeling agency and tried to put my Zach self out there more into the world. That was a huge challenge. It's still a challenge. It's a huge step in my life and in my career. It's been an interesting drive, but I'm ready to like really push that a little bit more. I always try to catch the end of the local drag competition. It's been Drag Olympics is what it's called now, and got to see Nene Coco win. That was really cool. Every year we get to see something. Got to see one of my best girlfriends, Dixie Crystals and Zara Misdemeanor, in their show La Cage. That was really cool. Oh my gosh, we went to Punta Cana. Me and my boyfriend went to Punta Cana, and we fucked that shit up. It was so good. I made sure this year to take a vacation or a trip or a weekend off almost every month. Not every month, but almost every month. I took a trip somewhere and did something fun with no drag. That was a huge highlight this year. I lost some really close friends this year where it just didn't work out and it needed to be squashed. And so I do, that was a low definitely. Missing out on what you thought finishing the year out with some of those people were going to be like, and that's just not the same, and that's totally okay. We made a lot of trips to Texas. I spent so much time with family this year. 2023 was fabulous. I spent so much time with friends. I scheduled so much time with friends. I spent so much time with my boyfriend's family, my sisters. I truly tried to spend more time with people this year, and that was a big highlight. That's so true. I did it. We went to Texas. Oh my God, my 30th birthday.
30 and flirty and thriving.
What a fucking highlight of my life. I ran my birthday into the ground. Every day I celebrated. Every day was my birthday in the month of May. I did something to make it feel special for me. And oh gosh, you can tell. I went to Puerto Vallarta. I went skydiving. I jumped out of a fucking plane, and it changed my perception of life. It was the most courageous and wild thing that I've done as an adventure. That was so cool. I got to do that with my boyfriend. That was so incredible. Unbelievable. But Mexico I've always wanted to take a girls' trip. It was like a goal of mine in life. And to go with Lulu Crystals, Tiffany Vogue, and Anastasia. Memories were created that I never thought were going to be created in that way, and it was probably one of the best experiences. I've always wanted to do a girls' trip. That was a really cool time. I got massaged by a man on the beach. That was beautiful. I love that. What else? My sisters came out for my 30th birthday. That was another thing I really wanted to check out. They came and watched me perform. I did a big 30th birthday party at X Bar, and they came and they had a good time, and we just spent time together. My brother-in-law came out. It was so cool. I really wanted that to happen and to see what I do and to kind of like experience my home and my life. And they did. They really did. I felt so grown up. I felt like I had, if there's anybody in this world that I would want to make proud, it's my sisters. There's no one else that I feel like I owe that to, but I don't owe it to them, but I'm so happy to show that to them, that they should be proud. We had a really amazing turnabout. Oh my God, is this just all? Pride Month. Oh my gosh, really, really, really crazy Pride Month. We did Boulder Pride, Longmont Pride, Lafayette Pride. We did another Meow Wolf. It was my busiest month entire drag career in 10 years. I think I did 78 or 82 events in 1 month. It was insane. I'm also reminded that, yeah, we lost a lot of people this year. There's a lot of death this year, from friends, mothers, to local photographers, to incredible drag artists. There was a lot of hurt and growing pains this year in 2023 from people that we had just recently lost, maybe with Club Q, to even the folks that we lost this year. It was really a year for growing pains and heartache. Unfortunately, a lot of death. We started the series Ask a Queen a Question, and it took off. Ask a Queen anything. So much that people crave to know where we're going to go to do the next one. A series that was kind of like a joke, a one-time only thing that took off. It was really cool. Oh my gosh, I got my face on the side of a giant electric box outside of X Bar. My face and my quote the whole year, Pride of Colfax. My face is outside of X Bar for everyone to see, and every time I walk by, I take a photo with it. How cool. How cool to see that. Really proud of myself for that. We hosted my boyfriend's family in our home for the first time, and we've not done that before, and that felt adult, felt very grown up, felt very accomplished. Like, yeah, we're doing something right. I won this Center Stage Icon Award. I won this Center Stage Icon Award after 9 years of being on the center stage. 10-year in drag. This was like the little cherry on top. And I was surrounded by so many people in the audience and so many friends and some of my favorite entertainers, my drag family, my boyfriend. I gave myself a lot of flowers that day that I don't normally allow myself to give. That was 100% a highlight of this year. This was a great year for Miss Jessica. Miss Jessica not only visited several nursing homes, Miss Jessica visited so many corporations and businesses, did so many drag story times. This was a really big year, growth-wise, for Miss Jessica business. The understanding that I think a lot of people don't get, that I do a lot of those events because they're so used to seeing the Jessica Lahore side. It was really fulfilling to be able to be Miss Jessica a lot this year and to provide that voice and that space for folks. What else did we do this year? What else are highlights? I have so many highlights. I don't even want to talk about the lowlights. There's very few lows that I even want to emphasize when I'm looking through this. Went to see my godson's second birthday. I saw extended family, which I don't get to see very often. We did a video for Troye Sivan that nothing happened with it. We worked so hard to create clips and videos for the Troye Sivan Rush video, and they're pretty cute. They're pretty fucking cute. And nothing happened with them. I got my $50 and they said thanks. That's a interesting thing. I went on a cruise. I had not been on a cruise in like 6 years, it felt like. I went with Dixie Crystals, my biggest Judy, my grandest Judy, and we had the time of our lives. We spent a week on a boat, and we ate, and we drank, and we partied, and had great life chats, and had dinners. A lot of Barbie happened this year. Barbies. I pet a tarantula for the first time this year, which you'll see next year. A lot of Barbies. This is a great year for weddings. I think I did eight or 10 weddings this year, from officiating to performing to taking photos with people. Oh my gosh, we did the roast of Jessica Lahore, which was incredible. I've always wanted to do a roast, and I guarantee you that a roast like that has not been done in Denver before. It was really good. It was salty and spicy and fiery, all in good fun. It was everything that I wanted. The only thing I wish that I would have had is better vision. I could not see shit to save my fucking life. The roast was easily a highlight. To be able to do it with some of my best friends and good Judies and my kids. Oh my God, I went and saw Michelle Wolf with my friend Anastasia, and she inspired me to want to write more material and change the way that I structure my comedy. Michelle Wolf, I never thought would do that for me because I've seen so many clips, but there's something about being live at the show that changed that for me. So we'll see what happens with my funniness in 2024. It might just stay the same. Oh my God, we saw Beyonce! Ooh, all the single ladies, I'm your friend. As Taylor Swift's on the TV over here. Yeah, went and saw Beyonce. Bitch, there's something about seeing artists in their element. This was the year for concerts. Saw Beyonce, saw Doja Cat, Doechii was part of Doja Cat, saw Mariah Carey, saw The Weeknd. We went to an amazing show in Punta Cana at the Coco Bongo. This was a year for concerts. We saw Lady Gaga. Oh my God. And every single one, in some way, Beyonce and Lady Gaga more so, gave such a switch to my artistic belief of like, wow, like you can get there. Like you can get to that spot. And these bitches work. The struggle that people go through to get where they are. And it's just another humbling reminder that you're doing the right thing. I loved going to these concerts. We work because it'll pay off. You look at somebody like that and you're like, this is going to pay off to be able to do these kinds of things. This was the year of the fit. I really pushed my out-of-drag fashion, style, and aesthetic. I really tried to embrace transness and non-binariness and being loud in spaces where I felt like I needed to be quiet with my appearance, showing up to the grocery store done up, taking the time to get ready and then go out instead of just staying in comfy clothes. That was a huge change for me, and it made me feel good about myself. It made me appreciate myself a little bit more because I felt good. That was a big change. My fashion sense changed so much this year. I keep doing a lot of this. I just can't help myself but conduct. More nudes. We started so many series. I know we talked about filming, but you're going to get to see Queens Who Eat next year. You're going to get to see Lahore's Lounge Season 2 next year. You're going to get to see a season of Jessica Tries, Jessica Reads Mean Comments. So many fun things are coming out. More trips to Texas. Went to a Rockies game with my boyfriend. More nudes. Oh my God, I have so many good friends. So many good memories and good friends. That was a year of friendship and fun. A lot of great shows. I don't even think I can pin out like bad shows that happened this year. I can probably, if I sat and thought about it, I'd be like, oh, there might have been some difficult ones, but nothing that's coming to mind that's like, wow, that was the worst show I've ever had. Nothing like that. All very successful, thriving. The year of the podcast. I've never been working so hard to be featured on podcasts and be guests and to create my own podcast and continue with it. This year, we put out 3 seasons of JESS Talks. That's like 30 episodes, 30 to 40 episodes. We used social media hard this year. Food. I took so many food pictures. I ate good this year. I ate what I wanted to, when I wanted to, as much as I wanted to. That is how I did it. I ate whatever the hell I wanted to this year. It was great. A really big highlight, as much as I know this is going to be weird to put in the video, but me and my boyfriend were kind of on a break for a little bit, so getting back together was a huge highlight. Was really nice. What else? Successful shows. Oh my God, I went to Atlanta Pride. I have never been to another Pride Fest before in my life. And I have never, I feel like I haven't celebrated Pride ever. Because I've been working it in Denver. So I went and did another Pride. The culture and the experience and just feeling disconnected from my own community and joining another community was so fucking amazing. And the food, delicious. Delicious. Vibrant. The parade was like five hours long. We can't even get an hour in Denver. We just can't. We should though. Oh, I went to Casa Bonita. I guess that's a highlight. I mean, it's the same food and the same stomach pains, but they look great inside, and all the actors are great, and all of the little rooms are fun. But Casa Bonita, you could call as a highlight. Got to take pictures with some South Park characters afterwards. More food. Oh my God, I went to New York with my best friend of like 13 years. We have never gone on a trip together. She just turned 30, and we decided to go. We went and saw Sweeney Todd, and this was the year of firsts. I'd never skydived. I never went on a trip with my best friend before. I never had a girls' trip. I really wanted to push myself to do the things that I had never done before. And that was one of them. My trip with my best friend Jamie was a reminder that I have lifelong friends. When I feel sometimes I get in my head about the people that want to be in my life, that I have lifelong friends. It was amazing. Amazing. The year of self-care, more massages, more facials, both kinds. Thanksgiving was a highlight. I went out to Texas and spent Thanksgiving with my boyfriend's family, and I felt like it had been a long time since I had appreciated family in a holiday setting in many, many years. Very sentimental. More outfits, more looks, more nudes, shows. Oh my gosh. What else? Oh yeah, I mean my 5K, and then I did a second one. I think a goal in 2024. We should do another JESS Talk, but of a goal for 2024 or ideas, like a game plan for 2024. That could be really fun. And then it brings us to here. I just scrolled quickly through my phone, and we have, a week and a half, 2 weeks left of this year until it's over. I can't wait to see what happened in 2024. And yes, could I pin out that there were a lot of lows or harder times outside of the ones that I mentioned, but none that came to mind like the ones that I said. I think that's a great reflection of what 2023 offered me. A lot of insight, a lot of mindfulness, a lot of awareness, motivation, manifestation, mind, body, soul connecting. My focus is on the good things that happened this year and acknowledging the challenges and the journey that I'm on to better every single day that I have left. 2024, baby. It's the year of Lahore and all the other Lahores out there. Tell me down below, what was a highlight, lowlight, challenging moment of your 2023? And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Attention Lahore.
Hi, little whores. It's me, Jessica Lahore. And did you know that I'm on Cameo? That's right. Cameo is a platform where you can get personalized messages from me, the biggest whore in all of Colorado. Whether it be a birthday sing-along, a bar mitzvah, a congratulations on your new job, a congratulations you didn't get pregnant, I'm your whore for the message. So follow the link below, click it, and book your next Cameo to surprise your best friend, your grandma, your family member, or any other little Lahore fan out there. Come on, book them now.